I can't tell, but I'm wearing pajama pants right now.
The camera cannot tell that any of us are wearing pajama pants, if any of us are wearing pajama pants. That's true.
The camera can't even tell if we're wearing pants.
Usually when we start a game, we start it by rolling dice. Should we roll dice? 3. Sean, are you getting us? 3, 2, 1. That was a disaster. Good job.
How did you manage to have a dice tower with a tray for catching the dice, still manage to set the dice across the table?
One of them didn't make it in the top. It was a fail. All right, we are back. We are back. We are. When we last left our
Heroes?
question mark. When we last left our
Heroes.
question marks.
Question marks? We don't know if we're villains or heroes
That's not
yet.
the scene. That's the scene. This is the scene. That's the scene. When we last left the team, the Kapoodle had bravely saved the butts
Of a mining ship.
ship.
And bravely endangered the butts of multiple people on a space station.
Well, it's a relatively small space station.
Which means that we did lots of damage.
Let me see if I can pull up.
Look at these. He's so tiny, bro.
So this was the mining ship in question.
Lego mining ship.
I like that ship. I like design-wise. I think it's very attractive. So this is this is perfect. It's a very, very low grade, like very simple station.
And I blasted a hole through it.
No, you didn't blast a hole through it. You were far enough away.
I blasted it.
Yeah, you hit it. It didn't do probably any significant damage to it because it's not.
But they're mad.
They're mad because
They're
they got
very
shot.
mad.
They're definitely upset with you, but it's not like they're, people are dying or anything like that. They got hit with a thing from a pretty long distance away.
Cool. Good.
So yeah, that's happening for sure. All right, so as I mentioned before, you guys are getting hailed by this station over this. I think it was like a desert world that the mining ship was coming up out of. And so meanwhile, you got there's two comms kind of coming in. There's sort of two communications coming in. One of them is from the ship, who is very happy with you and very, grateful for your help. And then from the tower, which is the opposite of that. You can have two communications going on here, but one of you is talking to one group and one of you is talking to the other. So who's talking to the mining ship? Or is there a group that you're just not paying attention to?
So I volunteers to talk to the mining ship. Talkie. Okay, we're done here.
Okay, so what are you? They're just very grateful. Where did you even come from? Thanks so much for helping. What do you need the map for?
They asked where we came from.
Oh, they meant kind of like you came out of nowhere, but you can say you came from Pinnacle Station, I suppose.
We came from a place called Pinnacle Station, not that far away. We came from a place called Barnacle.
Do you have a route back to Pinnacle Station?
Hopefully.
A way that we can jump, because we don't have a good star map route back to that.
Roll the dice, pick a god, and pray.
I mean, theoretically, you do have a route that you could give because you did just jump from there, so you should have if you reverse those... No, you don't have to roll. Sean said you had to roll. Sean's not saying that.
Sean's not correct. Sean's never correct.
So, okay.
No, I'm just giving advice.
So what, do you want to offer them a way back to Pinnacle Station by offering them this route? Why don't you... I think you can form a connection with these guys. You're dealing with a captain. Let's get in here and look at some stuff. Let's get on Carly's sheet.
My sheet.
There's Carly Nazari. All right, so connection moves. We're going to make a connection. When you search out a new relationship or get focused to an existing relationship, roll plus your heart.
Yes!
Pretty good.
Wait.
What's your heart?
2.
Yes.
2?
2. Yes.
Excellent. All right, why don't you roll and see the whole thing, and in the tower, please. And see if you form a connection with these guys. Don't move it like that. You can just look at the numbers, Zoe.
6. Challenge dice. 6, 7.
Oh. No, that's... Yeah, no, never mind. You're right.
Challenge dice. 6, 7.
Okay.
Square dice.
1.
4.
Plus?
2. 2. My heart's a 2.
So, what'd you roll?
A 9 on my board on my square dice.
How? How is 4 plus 2 9?
It's only at 6.
Yeah,
Mixed success.
it's not
No.
even a mixed success, baby girl.
You have to beat the dice in order to succeed them.
Can't tie them.
Do you have momentum?
Oh, wow. I have
No, you don't.
55.
No, you have 4. Yeah, you have 4.
Zoe has 4 momentum. I'll make sure I get that right because I don't have it on here right now, showing her momentum. Okay, so
I've got 6.
So can you stop that for a second? Okay, so listen, you've got make a connection. On a miss, you don't make a connection, and the situation gets worse. So somehow that conversation went really, really bad very quickly. I'm going to roll, pay the price, and see if I can figure out why. I'm going to roll. You don't need to roll. Put your dice down. All right, so yeah, for whatever reason, you're being perfectly like helpful with them. Like, oh yeah, we just came from Pinnacle Station. Oh yeah, we don't have a route to Pinnacle Station. We don't trade with Pinnacle Station. We don't bring our mining stuff to Pinnacle Station. Okay, well, we'll send you over coordinates if you want to head over there. And they're like freaking out, and they're like protesting that they don't need it. And for you, it's just navigation coordinates. It's just numbers. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter. And they're like screaming at you over the comms about the fact that they don't want it, and they didn't ask for it, and they want it going down on the official record that they did not ask for coordinates to Pinnacle Station, that they did not request coordinates to Pinnacle Station, and that you are offering them coordinates to Pinnacle Station against their will, and that you are coercing them into some kind of business arrangement that they have not entered into. They already have a contractual obligation to the local mining consortium. So all of this is like, why are you guys being like this? Why are you being so weird about this? And it's actually stressing you out, and you're going to take a spirit hit because of all the stress that this is causing you. So I need you to lower your spirit down to a 4. You can take your dice roller off of your character sheet. Thank you. And just roll. Your spirit goes down to a 4. Now, if you want to, you can resist this. You can kind of shake it off. Like once you get off the call with them, you can be like, you can try to resist it. It doesn't mean that you automatically resist it. And the other thing that happens is it says the environment of the terrain introduces a new hazard. So, Sean, you're talking to the station. The station is very upset. And I'm going to let me just get a name of the station here while we're thinking of it. I need a name for the station, and it is under the oracles. Space settlement name. Sure, why not? That is ironic.
Felicity.
That's Felicity Station. Felicity means friendliness, openness, and helpfulness.
No! No!
Really the opposite of what we have going on with these guys so far. So, Felicity Station. Mining platform. And
very angry.
Reps for their isolated influence, limited influence in a remote location. Okay, so we're going to say that these guys basically own this system for all intents and purposes. They own everything that goes in and out of this system. Okay, that's their deal. They broke faith. Aha, they broke faith with Pinnacle Station.
Oh.
So they don't work with Pinnacle Station. So the fact that Zoe is offering a route back to Pinnacle Station to the miners in the system that they're supposed to control, they're controlling all the business in and out, is only making things more difficult for them. Mining platform for the Federation of the Blessed Wardens. We control this system. We are here representing the defense. We handle the defense for all of the mining ships that are coming up and off, onto and off of planet. Why are you interfering with the defense of our mining ships?
Sass, I need you to fire up the portal really quick. I don't want to answer.
You should not run away from a diplomatic dispute. That is how you get banned from the system.
I'm charging it as fast as I can. But it's still charging. Can't take off just yet, so you might as well talk to them.
Is she Welsh?
I'm working on it. I mean, she's sassy and a redhead, so I feel like somewhere in the Celtic realm is a pretty good physical representation for her. We could go back to Olo. Please press
Yep, no.
Marque numero dos.
Nope.
Okay. All right, so and as you're trying to talk to this guy, you became involved in an altercation that was not your responsibility. One of your stray shots hit our station, and I just received word that you are offering what is it called? Contraband intelligence and coordinates to our mining ships for being able to navigate outside system. That sort of trade is prohibited by our agreements with your mining ships. And it's to Pinnacle. Are you representatives of Pinnacle System? Pinnacle Station?
So a stray shot hit your station, right?
Yes.
Do you want it to not be a stray shot?
Oh my
I mean,
God. This is not the way
that is one way to go with this. Okay.
no.
So
Please
you're trying to get. Are you trying to get them to back off
Yes.
from you?
Fire a
Okay.
weapon at the giant spaceship. This will go very well.
We don't know that they have weapons.
All right. So what we're going to do with this is a compel. This is an interesting way to go with this.
We've got the wormhole getting fired up.
I'm allergic to stupid.
We've got the wormhole
Really
getting.
more rash than it is stupid.
We've
All
got the
right.
wormhole getting fired up. If it isn't in our favor, we blast off again.
So what you're trying to do is get them to back off long enough for you to charge and leave the system.
Yes. But if they don't back off, we've got at least.
When you try to persuade someone,
dare.
when you try to persuade someone by threatening or inciting violence, roll plus iron. What's your iron?
It's my highest stats. No.
Okay, so before you roll, what you need to say is, "There's really no way I can fail."
No.
Okay.
No.
No, stop before you roll. Zoe's already complicated the situation a little bit, but Kaylee,
Yes, I
would
have.
you like to help Sean in any way, shape, or form? Because you can roll to assist.
Sure, but I'm not saying anything.
You don't need to say anything. You could swing the turret around and
Sure.
something like that.
This
Okay.
is a bad idea.
Okay. She's singing like a Russian funeral hymn. Wait 1 second before you do that. So check out the screen up here. We're going to aid your ally, which all you have to do is you do secure an advantage and envision how you aid them, and then you secure an advantage. So we are securing an advantage for you. When you make preparations or attempt to gain leverage, envision your action. If you're acting with speed, mobility, or agility, you roll plus edge. If you're acting with resolve, command, or sociability, roll plus hard. With strength, endurance, and aggression, roll plus iron. With deception, stealth, or trickery, roll shadow. Or with expertise, focus, or observation, you roll wits.
I don't know what I should roll.
I feel. Oh, so sit down, Sean. You don't. Okay. So look up at the sheet there. I feel like it's either. You could argue for speed, mobility, agility, because if you quickly swing the turrets around. But
Yeah.
if you just sort of swing the turret around, bring it to bear on the station, and establish a target lock. When I was playing Eve, if you were going out into if you flew into a system and somebody yellow boxed you, that meant that they had a target lock on you, but they weren't shooting. If they red boxed you, they had a target lock on you and they were shooting. So you could yellow box them to get their attention.
Okay.
That was a
Are you okay?
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like for that you're rolling and adding plus iron. What's your iron?
1.
That's 0.
Okay.
Okay. 10 and 7 on the challenge dice and 2 on my roll dice, so that's a 3 to a 10 and a 7.
Okay, so on a weak hit, choose one. On a miss, you fail, or your assumptions betray you, pay the price. I don't think it actually screws you up, but when you act in direct...
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Well, I'm sorry. This is my fault now.
Yes. You tried to help.
If you gain ground and score... Okay. Weak hit.
tried to help.
That's gain ground. We don't care about
failed.
that. Okay, so
Very
pay the
good.
price. Actually, I'm going to go straight for this. You're swinging around and trying to back his play, but honestly, as soon as you get a target lock on the station, it's pulling up all of the guns and stuff on this thing, and you're just like, this is an incredibly
This is
terrible
so
idea.
bad. This
and
is such a bad idea.
So I'm going to have you lower your spirit.
Okay.
lower it down by 1, down to a 4. As you take a spirit hit, because you are just, this is demoralizing. This is scary.
Very scary. Scar.
Is your health at a 4? Do I have that right? Did you take a hit? All right. I don't remember why, but oh yeah, there was like strafing of the outside of the ship, and you were in the turret and stuff. All right, so spirit at 4. All right, Sean, you can roll your compel with a +3. Get it in there. No, Sean, get him in the. Thank you. There you go.
Okay, much better.
I mean,
I beat one of them.
that's true. A 4 plus a 3 is a 7. That gets you a weak
Woo!
hit. That gets you a weak hit. So Lowell gets a weak hit on.
This is so hard.
Is compel. Let's take a look at compel here real quick. When you try to persuade someone by threatening them on a weak hit. Okay, on a strong hit, they'll do what you want or agree to your conditions, take +1 momentum. On a weak hit, they'll do what you want or agree to your conditions, but the agreement comes with some sort of demand or complication. Envision their counteroffer. Envision their counteroffer.
I don't think they let us in the system again.
Yeah. Yep. We don't have a route back anymore. Oh, it's not a safe one.
Okay, I think that's fair. The only other thing I could think of is if they'd ask for some kind of like payment in supplies or something like that. That sounds. I like this better. It's like, we'll give you time to get out of here. We will concede that you have made a serious judgment error in getting involved in this. But we do not. You now know the coordinates of the system, and you now know that it's a system that you need to avoid at all costs, all the time. Do not return, or we will assume that you are here with the immediate intent of hostility and will respond in kind. Hey, he gets to leave without getting shot at. He doesn't get into space prison.
You can't stop me, my ego's too big.
You get the slow clap.
I just draw and cut.
That style work.
Masterfully done, sir. Hey, the E-drive is ready to go. Shall we proceed?
How long has it been ready?
A bit ago. I just wanted to see how this played out.
You've got to be kidding me!
It was fascinating.
Sass, let's get out of here.
I feel like we've all learned something here.
Sass, let's get out of here.
What is the old term? Actions have consequences?
I
believe that applies.
All right, so yeah, no context for you, no nothing for you, and we're gonna move right along. All right, so we are trying to get to Solitude. That was our first jump. It took 3 sessions. Good job.
And pretty much months of avoiding it because I don't want to be in space prison.
It was more like weeks of avoiding it, but sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so who is navigating for the next jump?
Me! You blew up a space station. I'm driving.
So while you were talking, she's over at the other panel in the thing, and she's already plotted out the course and everything. So Zoe, if you're the one that's doing this thing, you plotted out the nav jump. Hang on. Get your dice that you've just hurled across the room. I don't know why I got you guys dice towers.
I mean, it's working fantastic. It's working fantastically.
All right.
You got
When you trailblaze a route through perilous space,
roll.
give it an experience. Okay, we already got that. For each segment, envision your approach. If you move at speed, roll plus your edge. If you're moving to stay under the radar when you arrive at the next location, roll plus shadow. If you're staying vigilant, roll plus your wits. What do you want to roll? Wits?
Shadow.
You want to roll shadow?
Yes, please.
You're doing the sneaky?
Wait, how are you so high at shadow?
Because she has the.
I have my family.
Don't shout.
Is crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mafia.
Her family's crime, and she has that shade.
She lives in Mafia Town.
She has that shade ability.
Alright, yeah. We have not yet mentioned the Russian lady's crystalline fox. I would like that to be mentioned.
I actually got a really cool. Can I show you guys?
I feel like the fox is the same color as your glasses.
Yes, that's intentional. Pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm. So, I want to mention it at least once during the story because I don't think it has any purpose currently.
It follows her around like, you know how Booker's always following Mama around?
Yeah.
It follows her around throughout the ship, as things are going. All right, Zoe. So you're gonna roll plus shadow. Give us a roll then.
Don't read that.
All right, you're adding 3 onto your action dice.
Action dice is a 6.
Was it a 6 is it a 6 after you add 3 to it, or is it a 6?
It's just a 6.
Okay, so adding 3 is a
9.
Okay, and what did you get on
Which
your?
it says a full success because my challenge dice is double 2. Woo!
Wait, you got a hit with a match?
Yeah.
Is it doubles?
She got a strong hit. Yeah.
Strong hit with a match.
Yeah.
Nice. Matches matter, sweetie. That's why I want to know.
Woohoo! Yeah, I got a double on my challenge.
That's awesome. Strong hit. You reach a waypoint, envision your location, and mark progress according to the rank of the expedition. But you get an opportunity, a space opportunity. Space opportunity.
Space opportunity.
Okay.
I don't want to think
So,
what happened.
what's that?
What'd you do?
She got a hit with a match. So
right.
it's
I forgot
a
about
really great, smooth thing. Zoe, please put it up for a second. All right, Zoe. First thing I'd like you guys both to do, you and Zoe, you have a bit of a moment here and you can kind of like recover from your stress, possibly. So I'd like you to look at that real quick and then we'll see what kind of opportunity we can have here. All right, so when you endure stress, you have the option to like sort of take it and then go and shake it off. So you're initially like a jump scare, like you're initially freaked out, but then you breathe for a second and you realize that you're fine.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're really fine. This is the first thing I want to find out.
All 3 of us?
No, he doesn't have any stress. You two both took stress, so you might as well do it now. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to risk it, because there is a possibility, if you roll a miss, that the hit is even worse than you thought it was.
Okay.
So you can either just let it ride with your hit, but you could recover it entirely, is the point.
Does it only reset your spirit or your health?
There's a different thing for health. Is your health down?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to do your health one, but
Yeah.
we can do your spirit one. And there's Zoe's opportunity that she's going to provide will give you an opportunity to heal up.
Sweet.
Okay. So first we'll endure stress. So if you want to, you roll, but you add your spirit right now rather than a stat. So you're adding 4.
Yeah.
And if you can get either a strong hit or a weak hit, you can recover your spirit.
So any hit is good.
Any hit will help.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. So roll and add your current spirit, which is a 4, onto your dice.
Okay, 8, which beats a 6 and a 2.
Nice. Strong hit. On the strong hit, you can choose one of these 2 options. You can either shake it off, you can just take +1 spirit, you're back up to full, or you leave your spirit at 4, but you get a point of momentum instead.
My momentum's pretty good, so I'll reset my spirit.
Cool. All right. So Kiska's spirit is back up to a 5. Zoe, do you want to recover from the spirit that you took from arguing with the stupid mining ship? I'm bummed you guys didn't get a connection with that mining ship. That would be awesome. I could have the mining ship show up again all the time because I love that ship, but no luck.
You can use that same model, just color drop a different color onto it.
Well, honestly, though, it's a mining ship. It's not like they're uncommon.
Exactly.
All right, so Color, you wanna try to recover from your stress? Okay, you're rolling and adding 4 onto your action dice if you want to. Is that cool? What do you get? Add 4 onto your 6, onto your d6.
Yes!
What'd you get?
A 5, which means I got a full success because 5 plus 4 is 9.
All right, do you want to have your spirit go up or do you want a point of momentum? I think you should have your spirit go up. Kelly made a good call there. Okay, so the opportunity that Zoe had in this thing, so let's go back to I'll get open the ship sheet here. We're making progress on our trip, right?
Yep.
So the Fight the Raiders is already done. We're going to modify that and finish it. We're trying to survive to solitude. Interesting wording on that. We're going to mark progress on that. And take a look at the sheet here, guys. And what Zoe's move did is... where's the exploration stuff?
Exploration.
She did undertake an expedition, and she got an opportunity. And the opportunity that I rolled over here was, or actually the one that I sort of picked off the list was let you get a time for relaxation and basically like you get to chill.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what that does for you, Kaylee specifically, I don't think any of the rest of you guys are hurt. Chance for fellowship or a moment of inner peace. Okay. So so I'm going to show you this move for healing up from, because you have a little bit of it, you got like an injury or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to show you this move for recovering called heal. So if you are mending your own wounds, like say you've got like a wound here and you're trying to stitch yourself up and stuff, you have to roll either adding your iron or your wits, whichever one is lower. Because you have to be good enough to do the work, so that's wits, but you also have to be tough enough to deal with the fact that you're shoving a needle through your body or whatever.
I'm going to go with the first one.
Okay, but that's somebody else who isn't one of these two.
Oh, well, then I was just thinking like Sass, right?
If you... no, Sass is only a hologram. She can't fix people. She could give you instruction. If you obtain treatment from a companion, like an actual sidekick, then you roll plus heart.
That would be better.
But your fox doesn't get to, like, fix... The fox is not applying burn.
My fox knows surgery.
Wait, how did you do that?
It's just, I'm picturing it in a little surgeon's cap. It's just adorable. Or if you are the one providing care, you roll wits. Okay. So if one of these two wants to do the treatment on you, they would roll your wits.
They would roll my wits.
No, they would roll their wits.
Okay.
Because it's about them doing it. You don't have to roll anything.
Yo, Sean, can you stitch me up, please?
I want to hear that in character, like coming over the comms and like, lol.
Lol. I am bleeding because I was shot. Not pointing any fingers, but I feel like the cause of the situation should also be the one to fix it. So I need stitches.
Please come to medbay.
Please come to medbay.
It's on my back. I can't reach it by myself.
Meow.
Lol.
Sass, how's that robot me coming along?
Robot you?
Robot me?
I assume that was a joke since it's actually physically impossible to transfer your consciousness into a robot. So I assumed that you were making a terrible, unfunny joke, since that is statistically very likely for you.
Sass, for once you're funny. Sass,
I'm always funny. It's just a question of whether or not the audience gets the jokes.
Sass, no fourth walls.
Are you going to, you gonna go help her?
Sass, go
It's not exactly, you're not bleeding, you have like second-degree burns.
Sass, go send like a surgery bot or something.
We don't have a surgery bot. We have a you.
We have a you. I'm coming! You Russian fool!
Alright. So what I need you to do, Sean, is
You insert lineage name here, fool.
Yeah. Sean.
Yeah?
I need you to roll heal, which is rolling plus your wits. Okay?
Well, luckily I'm not a bumbling fool, so... I think no.
Hopefully you can at least get a weak hit. Ooh, that's a pretty good roll.
7, 8.
You're adding your wits.
Yeah.
Okay.
7, 8. I didn't beat either of them.
Oh my god.
That's why you never trust me with anything. Sass, this is why we need surgery bots.
So that's a miss was a match.
I've never asked you for anything ever.
That wasn't his fault.
Good choice.
He rolled a perfect match. Like he rolled a perfect roll against double 8s.
If it was perfect, he would have won.
Shut up.
His roll was perfect. The resistance was stronger. It's bad. It's a double on top of everything else.
Alright.
On a miss, the 8 is ineffective and the situation worsens. The situation worsens. Pay the price.
You applied burn cream
I'm
so
not saying,
terribly.
No, I don't. The thing is, I'm not going with that. I'm not going that route. Okay.
I'm just gonna get another health point taken off.
No, again, I'm not going that route. I'm not going the route of he's incompetent. He did a perfect job. It's fine. It's just not going to help. It's not enough treatment to fix your health point at this point in time. Okay.
What you do will never help. Sass, this is why I need surgery bots. Because you said
You did it looks fine from here, boss. She's leaning over your shoulder and kind of looking at it. Says, you're doing a perfect job. Your burn is probably, it's going to take some time to just heal up. I think maybe an online class, something like that. You do a little bit of a simulation, some practice. It looks fine. I'm just teasing.
This video sponsored by
Collision imminent. Boom! And then the whole ship just rocks. She's in the middle of it. She sort of like looks through the ceiling, looks through the wall, and she's just
I was about to make a fourth wall break, Dad.
Well, one of the walls in the room just did a fourth wall break for you. It's one of the walls on the outside of the ship. Yeah, she's in the middle of like just giving you guys a hard time in the med bay. Everyone's feeling jovial, kind of friendly. You're not feeling necessarily better, but you're not feeling worse, and it's kind of nice to just be chatting. And all of a sudden, something hits the ship with the like a hammer. You guys are thrown all over the place. And the problem is, you're in E-space. Nothing, like physics has decreed, nothing should be able to hit you here. It's like actually, from a physics standpoint, impossible to suffer a collision.
It's possible right now, clearly.
We will maybe pick this up. We'll pick this up tomorrow because I want to find out what happened to the ship. But for right now,
all right.
We are going to pause.
That's fire up to you, Beam. We're doing this again.